just putting on the lotion at the beginning, making your feet nice and slippery. So glide.
Ooh, that's a good one.
All right, cool.
All right, I'll just lay here. I won't say anything from now on.
Oh, no. All right, so the next thing you're gonna do on your client's feet is a mixture of either tapotement, some vibrating, some shaking, some jostling, anything that you want to do or take from this video. You can do with your feet, or just learn different moves from this and incorporate it to other stuff that you're going to do on your client. So the first move we're going to do is we're going to do some shaking. So you come into your client's feet like you're diving, like you're about to swim into a lake or a pool, and then you glide all the way down, back up. So right where you're about her ankle or your client's ankle, you can just start shaking. You can do a slow shake. If it's an older client, slow, never fast. Unless that active senior wants it fast and they're just full of life, then go for it. So for hers, you're just going to shake, and you're shaking basically the ankle joints, getting rid of any inflammation or stagnant blood that's been pooling. So if the foot is waving to you, like the Queen of England wave, you're doing good. Saying hello, waving to your fans. Now, when you get to the medial side of your feet and the lateral side, from here you're going to do slapping. So from slapping, it's just from side to side real fast.
That feels amazing.
And it sounds like you're slapping the feet. When in actuality, all you're doing is going left to right, and you're allowing your fingers to relax. If you keep your hands up, you won't hear the slapping. You'll just hear your feet, but it feels good. So you allow your hands to relax. You'll get the slapping movement. So from here, you're going to do your tapotement, just like you're plucking. So this hand is going to brace, and then you're just going to pluck underneath. Up and down. So from that angle, you can't barely see it. So I'll move out the way, and I'll use this client's other foot. So remember, this hand is going to brace the foot at the plantar side, and you're just pushing forward. And underneath, you're just plucking. And that's all you're doing. So you can come up top and then pluck down if you want. So 4 hands, 5, however many hands you want to do. Just keep plucking the feet. So if you don't want to pluck the feet, you can slap the feet. Or you can just do one hand slapping, that's all. So if you do both feet, just make sure you're in a good little rhythm. Or if you're plucking, don't be like pluck, stop, pluck. I mean, you can, but just keep on going. Make sure it's nice and rhythmic. Pluck those toes. Wake up. It's a good way to wake your client up if you're finishing your moves. You want to wake them up, say, hey, wakey, wakey. Alright? Or if you want to stand in front of the client's feet and you just want to do some chopping or friction, you can. The same thing, just from this side. So you're looking at the client's feet. So the client's foot up here, it wants to be stretched out. Run your hand up like you're about to jump a ramp, like the airplane's taking off. And then curl those toes. Be careful not to break the people's feet, because sometimes it may feel good right here, and also, you know, you can cause somebody some damage, okay? Alright, so in the massage DVD, I didn't show you how underneath the feet would be worked due to camera angles at my home. So now that we have this wonderful lush environment and we have our beautiful model, we're going to show you some moves right underneath the feet that you didn't see in the DVD. So what I was doing was I was thumb stripping. In your thumb strip, you're grabbing the client's foot. You're going to pick the client's foot up, put this hand underneath. So it's like a cradle. So now all you're going to do is put your thumb and glide on up to the big toe. Squeeze, and you can hold. And it's more of an Ayurvedic type of move is the hold. Come on down. Repeat your steps. Now be careful, your thumb pressure can be a little bit too much for some people's feet. So you'll notice if they flinch or if their feet wiggles or their toes wiggle or their toes curl. Toe curling can be another thing too. So be careful of that as well. And what I mean by that is when someone has a climax, because you're going in between the toes, like so, you have erogenous zones in between your feet. And so that sends a signal up to other areas. I'm not going to get too graphic. And when you're gliding in between toes, it's very erogenous zones. So double thumbs underneath the foot, gliding up all the way to those toes. Bend those toes backwards. All the way up, all the way back. And those are the movements that you missed in the DVD. Sorry for the inconvenience, but you have just been informed. So go forth and do great things and get a lot of money. Oh my God, my knees.
Yeah, Benjamin.
All right, now that we've focused on the plantar side, dorsal side, and the side of the foot, now we're gonna work the medial foot. Medial foot, right in here, your arch. Your arch gets congested with just prolonged standing. Someone who wears high heels 8 hours out of a day, you can only imagine when you come home how swollen this is. You can get turf toe from wearing, the high heels up here. It can affect your big toe, and that all comes from your arch because your arch falls. And so when you have fallen arches, it can cause a whole bunch of podiatrist type of problems when you have to go see a podiatrist, an actual foot doctor. Right underneath here, this connective band of tissue or fascia, you can get plantar fasciitis. Plantar fasciitis is a condition where any athlete or no athlete or an active person doesn't want. It's hard to even step on your own weight, take a shower, walk around the house. It's crazy. So we're gonna focus on this part right here. So the thumb stripping, you can come in with double thumbs or single. Normally I start with a single thumb. And strip all the way down to the heel, like all the way down. This thumb, right thumb strip. So they work in tandem. Your hands are partners. You can start by one, then you just do like oscillating thumbs, like in a circle movement. And then get all fancy and start doing your little thumbs down here at the ankle joints, the calcaneal tendon, and the Achilles tendon, and then double strip a little higher, right around the ankle joint. Ankle joint is very sensitive, so go slow. Watch for your clients' movements in their leg. If they tense up, if they move. Sometimes they might move because they're asleep, so just pay attention. And you do your fingers right around the ankle. It's nice and slow. And that's your double stripping for your medial arch. It's very important for your archway to get released. So the lower arch, start at the bottom of your big toe, and then go nice and slow. And as you can see, my client has, the model, she has very good venous return, capillary return. You can see her veins, very good. Good stuff. She has good circulation. And you can only see them when you're stripping, like right there. They pop right on out and then they go away. So that's good venous return. So if you come underneath the foot like you're about to grab somebody by the neck, like you're gonna come under with this hand, over with this hand, grab, and then pull. Again, under, over, they come together, and you pull that medial side. And you're actually also getting the lateral side as well. So again, under, under. It's almost like you're trying to catch her foot. Catcher's mitt, it's like, oh. And you can just keep going on and on, doing your rotations. It's good stuff. And you can switch positions and do it just on the opposite side if you want to. Alright, so now we're on to the other foot. This time, instead of being in front of your feet, or the client's feet, get out of the inferior position and go to the dorsal side of the foot. So on this side, and you're on the side of the table, you can also work the feet from this side. So same thing with the thumb stripping, you're just going to do it on this side. Right on up to the toes, inside the toe. You don't want to go on top of the toe. Some people like it on top of the toe, but if someone just had the nails done, like hers are very, very nice. And if you add pressure, see how the toenail turns white? It could be almost too much pressure. But some people like it, so go for it. And all the way up, in the middle, right back down. Slow glides. You don't have to use your right hand all the time. I'm right-handed, so I do, but you can use your left as well. Go in between those toes. And see how that big bulging muscle comes bulging out right there? That's what you need to see when you're stripping. One of those hallucis muscles. But also from the side, get right around the ankle. So what I mean is, you can have this hand fold here, and you do stripping right around the ankles. The ankles are most neglected part of the foot, and once you work right around the ankles, the client feels much better. It's a lot of stress at the ankle if you wear high heels, or if you like the club or a very active person. Just work right around the ankle. Do some stripping.
Oh, that felt great. I'm gonna so do the
Position. The frog woman or frogman position is good for if you want to stretch out those obturator muscles, those 6 obturator muscles, the obturator superior, inferior, piriformis, and then there's those other obturator. The last 2 are hard to even describe, but they're so close to the gluteus maximus, or underneath the maximus, to where it like even pulls onto that type of muscle. So to get those muscles impinged or unimpinged or stretched out, you got to move your leg to the side, and then use your elbow in here to release that type of pain or piriformis issues. So what we're going to do first is, I'm going to come out to the side of the table, I'm going to abduct the leg, and her leg will be in a frog leg position. So how you do that is, you're going to grab her ankle. This leg, it can be fully extended up or down, it doesn't really matter. All you need really is just a little bit of leverage to lift that leg up. So if it's up here, you have a little bit more leverage, but down here you'll hurt your back, but I just do it that way because it's just easier for me. So from here, underneath, grab that kneecap, you're under the kneecap, place her leg to the side. So now she's in a frog leg or frogman position. So now all we're going to do to tuck her even closer, hand on the kneecap or on the medial side of the kneecap. Just lift up ever so slightly and pull that sheet. There you go. So she's nice and diaper draped. So since she's in her half frog leg position, come to the inferior portion of the table, grab her ankle, move it out to the side, place it into your hip. So her foot is in my hip. So now, I just move forward. So now, what it looks like is she's in her frogman position, like you're playing jump frog or leapfrog. So now those obturator muscles are now extended and stretched. So if you're in front of her, you have her foot in your hip, elbow, glute, and you can work. Let me show you another angle.
All right. Plural. Namaste, ducks. Fuck yeah, man. I'm drooling right now over that shit. You have a really beautiful touch, Ben. I don't think I didn't know what touch was when I was when you did massage for me and at the Aesthetic Institute.
Mm-hmm.
But now you have a very beautiful touch.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. You have no idea how that makes me feel.
Fuck yeah, man. And my gas dropped. What did I do to it? I don't even know. I like that little flip up that you do.
Yeah. Go down, come back, just throw that leg up. So you're supposed to relax. So you're quick, you know what to
Sorry.
expect.
Yeah.
But no, for some people, if you do it real fast, they won't know what to do. Because your muscle can't react to stuff that you can't see or know.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then it's like awesome. It's like, damn, that dude did something move behind
Yeah, no,
me.
this is the first couple times you did. I was like, what the fuck? Go, Ben.
It's good stuff. And then you're going to incorporate so many other things. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? You're going to have good times, good fun.
Oh, fuck yeah. See, I don't know any of these moves. I like the reflection of the foot while you're doing that. You think? Adds to it. No, I was making sure, I was wanting to see what you're doing because I'm going to use that move too. I'm learning.
Good stuff.
That feels heavenly. I'm trying to like learn. What are you doing?
Hmm?
I said I'm like looking back.
This is my elbow.
Looking back, trying to learn.
It's gonna be on. You're gonna see.
Yeah, I'm gonna see it. Yeah, man.
Gotcha.
It's good.
Hold on, I'm gonna hook.
Hook it up.
So now for the back.
That was like in like 2 minutes. Wow.
You're not burning up too bad where I can't do the massage on the back?
Hmm?
I said, you're not burning up too much where I can't do the massage on the
Nah,
back?
man.
Okay,
You
good.
can tan that shit.
Gotcha.
Tan it. Oh, yes, you're gonna drink. How do you want my arm?
Any way you like.
To the side or?
Yeah, that's cool. Alright, so now we're going to show you from a different angle that you couldn't see from behind me, not invisible, so I apologize for that. So just like I was saying before, grab the ankle underneath this part of the kneecap, which is the medial side, so this hand is just lifting up, placing the foot right in my hip. This is just security, so where her feet doesn't look like it's going to flop out to this side or flop back on the table. So she's nice and tucked, she's good to go. Those obturator muscles, those six deep muscles, and the piriformis muscles, you come right on in and you can work on them. So remember, for stability purposes, her foot is in your hip because now you can go even further. So when you're going forward, see how her leg, it just moves forward, putting more stretch. So you can go as much as they can take it. And actually, if they can go all the way up to their not serratus anterior, but their latissimus dorsi right here on the side, wow. Some yoga clients of mine, they can have this knee go all the way up. I don't know how they do it, but this knee can go up to here. And you get right in there. And it's a wonderful move. It puts you to sleep almost. So you can do your shaking, your circles, your rocking, pressing. And with this hand, you can press hamstrings and the IT band. The IT band's here, hamstrings are on the back, the palm is getting the back side, the fingers are getting the IT band side. So back and forth. Be careful of this position because sometimes it can be a little awkward for some people and it gets tiresome. So if you have lotion and you're gliding all the way down the leg, it's just another way to stretch the leg forward and to get these extension muscles at the same time. Ridiculous. So down, stretch. You can also get those calves. Anterior side, tibia anterior, or tibialis anterior muscle right here. You're just gripping. So this side gets the calf, this side gets the tibialis anterior muscle at the same time. And see how our leg has good venous return, all this blood. You can see the blood flowing in my client. So there you go. It's a frog woman's position or the frog man. Again, to put her back, hand underneath the kneecap, just slide on back. Start off with a light one first, and then go to a heavy one. That didn't hurt too bad, did it? That's good. Perfect. And then I'll do the tiger tail thing, and then we'll be done. Go to let me touch you.
Let you touch you. Sorry, I was just.
No, I tuck underneath.
I
Because
love
then it
that.
can't unroll. Like
You
if
have no idea. You just taught me something new right there too. What the fuck, Ben? This is awesome.
If you roll on top, it's just
Yeah,
gonna
it'll
unroll.
come undone. Yeah.
Yeah, I learned everything from a woman. In life, period. My mom to female, person taught me how to eat pussy. Seriously, it's all been on female.
Yeah.
Men don't teach men shit. Like
Women are the. Women are
the embodiment
Yep.
of success.
Women rule the world.
That's right.
No one can come into this world
You.
without a woman.
That is true. This is true.
This is true, yes.
The light. Damn it.
You can probably
Oh, this is perfect. This is good right here. Yeah, it's like you said,
there's
every
still
time.
shade right there.
Yeah, every time you're in the lighted. But this is perfect. So I can work on the other side. Just grab the lotion from the top a little bit.
You need to come forward. No, but that's what's good though. That was good. I haven't had the work done yet.
freaking QL muscle sometimes.
Yeah, man.
A bitch. And that affects sacral, because L1, oh, I'm sorry, L4, 5, well, actually 3, 4, and 5 originates. Comes on down, because it's a square muscle, quad 4. Comes all the way down, goes right onto that ilium, or iliac crest.
I felt it. Like, I've never felt that way before.
Mm-hmm. And the iliac crest, it also can reach onto the sacrum. Because the sacrum right here, it's pretty much right in here. Here's diamond. Come on. Sorry. Flipping so hard. Hope you survived. There's an ant.
Oh.
Yeah, so when it comes down, it can cause all types of lower back issues. And you're thinking it's your back, it's the your rectus spinae group muscle. Hell no. You'll know if it's your rectus spinae, your whole lower, like you're going to be wanting to put your hand on your hip or just lay the hell down. Those may be your, because that holds your back up. You don't even want to fucking walk.
Yeah.
Those may be your bigger muscle groups. Like something's wrong, something got torn, something got ripped. But for the little small, like nagging, shooting pains, QL, or sometimes it's just your sacroiliac joints. The sacroiliac joints have, ligaments and nerve endings, and they always get impinged. And so sometimes when you have anterior rotated pelvis or tilt, it's tilting forward, and it's stretching nerve endings. There's all types of stuff that's amazing about our lower back. If you work on it and you know what the problems are, and if you know you can diagnose it, well, not even diagnose, because we can't diagnose, but if you can remedy it, an issue, man, you can prevent them from going to the doctor. Like, seriously.
So you got retainability with that client for life.
Exactly.
Well, as long as they live near you.
And sometimes when the sheet, because I know I do wild work, grab the sheet and just keep it tight on this.
Yeah, I felt that. It felt
so you
more.
can, so don't move. And sometimes they will get mad because you hold on to stuff. They want, oh Lord. You're going to know which clients to trust and which ones, you know what, yeah, you can go naked. You don't have to go with the sheet. I know it's our protocol. But when you come into the room, someone will take offense. I've had several ladies from overseas and American women take offense to it because it's like overseas, their massage is naked. Like they get on the table, it's like, what the fuck is a sheet? I'm paying how much money and you're going to put a sheet over me? And I didn't even get the inner size of my legs work. I didn't get my neck or head work, but I'm like, ma'am, some salons, they don't want you working people's clients' hair because their hair is nice. It just came from, the salon, or they're about to go somewhere and you just fuck their hair up. And they'll complain to the manager. They won't complain to you. You know what I mean? It's the weirdest fucking thing. You would think to come back to me and say, you know what?
No.
I really think next time
they're
don't
just gonna go. They're just gonna go bitch.
And they get that free fucking massage.
Yep.
They know the game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, some people will take offense to every little fucking thing you do. And you can do the best massage, and it's gonna hurt your feelings. It will. You're gonna experience that several times. Where you give somebody the best massage in the world. You had the greatest day, and they just took it away. Well, they can't take anything from you, but you're gonna hold it so personal to where it feels like they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, shit, I just worked on you for 2 hours, and you had the gall, the unmitigated gall, to complain on me.
Unmitigated gall.
Yeah,
Love it.
Big words.
Yeah, buddy.
To complain on me? Jesus.
On me?
Right. Not anybody else, just me? Damn. So.
You don't even know.
Because those 2 hour sessions, I'm like, God, you give your all, and they will shit all over you.
Yeah, man. I'm grateful. All you can do is just send them love.
Yep.
I love it.
Dang.
Oh shit, Ben. That was fucking amazing.
Alright, it's time to pack it up. It's about to rain on us.
Oh no.
I know. Hold on, I got you.
Oh.
Yep. Alright, let me get you. I'm just grabbing those from on top a little bit.
Can you move from forward? No, but that's what's good though. That was good. I haven't had the work done yet. Don't think anything.
Tricky QL muscle sometimes.
Yeah, man.
The pitch. And that affects sacral, because you know, L1, oh, I'm sorry, L4, 5, well actually 3, 4, and 5 originates. Comes on down, because it's a square muscle, you know, quad 4. Comes all the way down, goes right onto that ilium, or iliac
Yeah,
crest.
I felt it. Like I'd never felt that way before.
And the iliac crest, it also can reach onto the sacrum, because in the sacrum right here, it's pretty much right in here. Here's diamond. Come on. Sorry. Flipping so hard. Hope you survived. There's an ant. Yeah, so when it comes down, it can cause all types of lower back issues. And you're thinking it's your back, it's the your rectus spinae group muscle. Hell no. You'll know when if it's your rectus spinae, your whole lower, like you're gonna be wanting to put your hand on your hip or just lay the hell down. those may be your, because that holds you back up.
Yeah.
You don't even want to fucking walk.
Yeah.
Those may be your bigger muscle groups. Like something's wrong, something got torn, something got ripped. But for the little small, like a nagging, shooting pains, QL, or sometimes it's just your sacroiliac joints. The sacroiliac joints have, ligaments and nerve endings, and they always get impinged. And so sometimes when you have anterior rotated pelvis or tilt, it's tilting forward and it's stretching nerve endings. There's all types of stuff that's amazing about our lower back. That if you work on it and you know what the problems are, and if you know you can diagnose it, well, not even diagnose, because we can't diagnose, but if you can remedy it, you know an issue, man, you can prevent them from going to the doctor. Like, seriously.
So you got retainability with that client for life.
Exactly.
Well, as long as they live near you.
And sometimes when the sheet, because I know I do wild work, grab the sheet and just keep it tucked on this.
Yeah, I felt that. It felt
so you
more.
can, so it don't move. And sometimes they will get mad because you hold on to stuff. They want, oh Lord. You're gonna know which clients to trust and which ones, you know what, yeah, you can go naked. You don't have to go with the sheet. I know it's our protocol. But when you come into the room, someone will take offense. I've had several ladies from overseas and American women take offense to it because it's like, overseas, their massage is naked. Like, they get on the table, it's like, what the fuck is a sheet? I'm paying how much money, and you're gonna put a sheet over me? And I didn't even get the inner size of my legs work. I didn't get my neck or head work. But I'm like, ma'am, some salons, they don't want you working people's clients' hair because their hair is nice. It just came from, the salon, or they're about to go somewhere, and you just fuck their hair up. And they'll complain to the manager. They won't complain to you. You know what I mean? It's the weirdest fucking thing. You would think to come back to me and say, you know what?
No.
I really think next time
they're
don't
just gonna go. They're just gonna go bitch.
And they get that free fucking massage.
Yep.
They know the game. You know what I mean? So, yeah, some people will take offense to every little fucking thing you do. And you can do the best massage, and it's gonna hurt your feelings. It will. You're gonna experience that several times.
Yeah.
Where you give somebody the best massage in the world. You had the greatest day, and they just took it away. Well, they can't take anything from you, but you're gonna hold it so personal to where it feels like they did.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, shit, I just worked on you for 2 hours, and you had the gall, the unmitigated gall, to complain on me.
Unmitigated gall.
Yeah,
Love it.
Big words.
Yeah, buddy.
To complain on me? Jesus.
On me?
Right.
Not
anybody else, just me? Damn. So.
You don't even know.
Because those 2 hours in the sessions, oh my God, you give your all, and they will shit all over you.
Yeah, man. I'm grateful. All you can do is just send them love.
Yep.
Yeah, when I was overseas, I always had the towel.